Guess what? Today we got our invitations. Our wedding invitations. Yeah, Jasmine's super excited. I don't know if you can tell. I guess I am too.
The suspense has been killing me to open this box.
Yeah.
I'm so ready to open it.
Yeah. Welcome back, guys, to another episode. And we're going to be unboxing our invitations with y'all. So, been a long journey waiting on these things and a lot of processing. Jasmine is probably going to expand more on it. I just kind of was like, yeah, it looks good.
Whatever. He had some input in designing these. This was definitely a long process, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Designing invitations of this like grandness is so stressful. Like, if you see this pile right here, this is literally 3 different like invitation samples that I ordered. Mind you, it's not free to order this, to basically like get ideas and inspiration of like what you want your invitations to look like. So like this little stack right here was the actual invitation company that we went with. These were, at least for me, they were some runner-ups. Nicholas saw these too. Y'all, they was expensive. Like,
anything when you attach a wedding to it, or marriage, or anything like that, anything that's dealing with a wedding that costs a lot of money, we're done. It's expensive. I guess before we start, we looked at a bunch of different places. For one, we're registered on Zola. We looked at different options, I guess, just because with the save the dates, we found out it was really difficult to put everybody's address and names and all that kind of stuff on the envelope. So we were trying to figure out what's the easiest way to do that. And if you have to pay for it, then do that, because it also costs a lot of money to send invitations and buy stamps and all that kind of stuff. So,
yo, since when did stamps cost that much? Like, I don't recall. And
you got an international family, and even them stamps are like triple the price of a regular one. So.
Oh, y'all, I'm dreading buying stamps in a couple of days for some of these. I have a lot of leftovers from when we sent our save the dates, but I'm like, man, if I could save on those stamps, that would be so helpful.
Yeah, if you want to buy some stamps, go ahead and hit the super like button right now.
Yes.
And help us buy some stamps.
Yes, send us some coins, because y'all, the way them stamps set up, the way this USPS is set up, I see why nobody uses it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. You want to just get straight into it, or?
I'm ready to get into it. The suspense is killing me, y'all. Like, as you can see, this box, we have not opened it. It's never been opened, so. This is gonna be, y'all are gonna see our true feel. This is our first time seeing this like in person. We saw the final proof because me and Nicholas had to approve it, but
we got our original, and no, not to the company. Hopefully it's not the same experience, but with the samples, when we got these from this particular company, it smelled like smoke, and we were like, yeah, that's not gonna work. So hopefully when we open this box, it doesn't smell like it's been in a chimney, but we'll see. And Jazz has been literally on edge about this the whole entire time. Like, she can't wait. So
open it.
All right, here we go.
Oh my God. All right.
All right, first level.
Oh, it's all wrapped. Look how nicely they wrapped it. So this looks like, this says inner envelope. What's that?
Some thank you cards. It looks like, wow, what a way to like finesse us, or try to finesse us. He sent samples of thank you cards so we can buy thank you cards for him too. It don't smell that smoky, but it does have a slight.
It has a slight
hint of smoke.
Scent.
His hands must be full. Like, this guy must really be on tobacco.
Yeah. Oh, let me just put these back in here.
Yeah. So that's the one complaint I have, is just the dude definitely
clearly
smokes and doesn't.
So what's this one? This is the outer and blank envelope.
I think by the time I get
that
one? This looks like the real invitation. This is the actual invitation.
Oh yeah, I can feel it. Oh, I can see it. Oh my God.
I will say.
Oh wait, this is invite. What's that one?
I told
Invite.
You can tell.
Oh.
You can tell, and it says the number on it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right,
These are heavy.
I mean, it comes in a nice little package, so I'll say that.
No.
This
oh,
is
wait,
the
there's a
details.
lot. Oh, detail
What's
cards.
If you can't tell, Jasmine is extremely excited. Like she's never seen an invitation before. RSVPs.
Okay. I hope the QR code works.
I'm sure it will. I do see it on here. RSVP.
And detail. So we have 2 packs of RSVPs, details, invitations, inner and outer envelopes.
So I think we'll drop the person down, but I will warn my honest review is he gotta stop the smoke. Or you don't gotta stop smoking, but don't send stuff while you're smoking or whatever. It's like secondhand or third-hand smoke coming out the box. Like, smell the box?
Yeah.
That's the only thing. It's not as bad as
it
was
wasn't
with
as
the
bad as the samples. Like, y'all, those samples, I was like, I got scared. I was like, man.
Yeah, the samples, like, you can smell them outside.
The invitations were beautiful. Like, I will give him that. Like,
So
beautiful, beautiful. Let's do the envelopes first.
Okay.
That's the outer envelope. So let's open that one first. They also should be labeled with the addresses as well.
Oh, everybody's address is on there?
Yes.
Okay. So if you're a family member or a friend that's been calling and asking where your invitation is, here it is, and this is why you haven't gotten it. So everybody that's like, oh, I didn't get no invitation, that's because we didn't get an invitation.
Exactly. they're finally here.
So be looking out in the mail. Don't take nothing personal. Just remember to learn that and keep it pushing. I'm not gonna open it like how you. Oh, okay. Hold on. Why you opening that one? You said open this one first.
Okay.
Dang.
Just be careful, because those
See, okay. Well, hold on. How you already ripped this open? Dang.
These are the outer envelopes. So this is what people are gonna see first.
Yeah. I'm gonna just blur it out real quick, but you can see that. Right
Yeah,
there.
that has our
like
return address. These look like the blank ones because we have some extra.
So it's kind of cool. It has
it's letter pressed. It's pressed into the envelope. So nothing's handwritten. Everything's all pressed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there is. So I'm not gonna show whose address it is, but here I can just put the name. But yeah, it has all of that.
Beautiful.
All right, I'm gonna put that back.
All right. So that's the outer envelope. That's what's gonna get mailed out. And then there's gonna be another envelope that's gonna be inside of it, which I have right here. So drum roll, please. Hold on. You opened yours all pretty and stuff. Oh my God.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Look at this, y'all.
I do like this.
Wow. This is the inner envelope. It has our initials on the front.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that pretty?
Except for mine is HW.
Anyways, it says J and N. These are nice. Look at that. Nice.
Feels like paper.
Anyways.
I ain't busting the bubble.
These are gorgeous. I love it.
Is that embossed too?
Yeah, it is.
That doesn't feel pressed. It feels.
It is.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's pressed in. I will say, I guess maybe because it's black, it kind of looks rose goldish, or is that just me?
No, I think his color is just not the gold that was expected. Personally.
Like I think we wanted, like we were thinking, it's more of like a yellow.
Yeah, I mean,
gold.
I don't know if that's just how it looks online or what, but I mean, it's cool.
It's cool. Okay,
no complaint.
Let's put that one there.
It's not that big of a deal. I feel like, people gonna see it, they're gonna rip it open, and then,
These are the actual invitations. Oh, I guess I gotta open this side too.
No, just open that one side so you don't end up, you have somewhere to put it back.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, that's the actual invitation.
Yeah, this is the actual invitation.
Yeah, y'all can't see this from way back here, but this is nice.
Yeah. It's like...
The gold is not as gold as I thought it was going to be.
No, it's not. But it's still really nice. This is beautiful. Oh, I love it. Beautiful.
We had the big man taking on that son.
I love this. Ah! So nice! Okay. Everything looks good. 2024, baby. All right. Let's open the details card.
Details and RSVP is the only thing left.
Yep, that's it.
I guess while I'm opening it, Jasmine, if you have any tips for them, let them know.
So y'all, again, invitation process is very tedious depending on the direction that you want to go with. Definitely do your research. It's definitely worth ordering the samples. I think the samples that I ordered range from like $5 to $10, and you got a pretty decent amount of samples. When you order the samples, it sends you like a bundle of samples. So you don't necessarily pick what it is. I think some websites have that, but you basically just get a bundle and they just send you a bunch of stuff. And then you kind of use all of that as your inspiration. So like one of the websites that I got the samples from, I ended up going back to the website and you could change the colors, change the paper, you know. So basically your samples are just inspiration for how you want your invitation to look.
This
Got
is
the card
like,
open.
This is like thicker than the invitation. And
I feel like it's the same.
That thing
It's
feels
the same
thick.
paper.
That feels like double the millimeters.
Yeah.
That's thicker than the envelope. But the other thing is the embossing on this, or the press on this, goes through the card, so it's kind of,
yeah, I guess, because I think this was, again, y'all, this was very expensive, and I think the paper is like super good quality, but I think this is the cotton paper. It was like different names. There was like cotton and linen and the thickness of the cotton. All right, y'all. Last one, the RSVP cards. Let's see what these look like. This one actually has the QR code on it. Oh, wow.
Get your phone?
Oh, it's right here. All right, let's test out the QR code. Let's hope this works.
Boom shakalaka. So yeah, if you're watching and you are actually invited, make sure to look for the RSVP page when you scan the website. But that actually worked. So one tip is you can actually create your own QR code if you didn't know that, and you can just import the picture, the PDF, or whatever it is, the image of the QR code, and then send that in, and then they'll attach it to the invitation or to the RSVP card or whatever. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And like even the QR code is embossed. So yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I figure the RSVP thing is, you know, special. So I don't know.
Now,
so the detail card look good?
Yeah, everything is all set. The fun part is going to be putting all this together. Yeah.
Fun.
Very fun.
When you plan on doing that?
When do we plan on doing that?
Yeah.
I mean, ASAP. We got to get these out.
So what does that mean? Tonight?
I mean, if you want to. We can do
yeah.
a few.
I'll say this. When we were putting together the save the dates, it took seemingly forever. Paper cuts, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to say I'm looking forward to it. But this is what it comes with having a wedding, so.
Pretty much.
Yeah. You excited?
I'm excited. I'm excited to get all the invitations mailed out. I'm excited to see who all is coming, who's all gonna make it to our wedding. Did we tell them where our wedding is? Do y'all
it's
know?
in New Orleans, yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all
know? I think y'all knew. Yeah. So we're getting married in New Orleans, my hometown, of course. I'm excited. I'm ready to put these together. You ready to put these together?
No. I'm not excited to put it together, but I'm excited for it to be open.
Yes. And again, remember, y'all, if you are invited, please understand that we cannot send 1,000 invitations to every single person. So there are some invitations that will have multiple people. It'll tell you on your RSVP card. So when you go to the website, you're going to be able to RSVP for each individual person. But yeah, I hope y'all love our invitations. They are absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, and if you have any questions about where you can go, what steps that we took, or how did we actually get the addresses on there, the importing process like we did for the save the date, we actually transferred to Excel, which that was actually kind of complicated, but once we figured it out, it worked. There's some technical stuff to the whole invitation process that you don't really think about when you're sending mass amounts, but we were able to get the list, right? Did you just send the guy the same Excel
Yeah,
file?
basically like we basically had our Excel file already done from when we sent the save the dates. We just had to make a couple edits. It was definitely very manual and tedious, like going one by one, making sure everybody's individual addresses were correct. Also understanding that there's multiple people in one household, so not doubling an invitation, if you know what I mean. So it was a tedious process. I think my eyeballs burned by the time I was done looking at that itty bitty tiny Excel file. And then all I had to do was send it over to our printing vendor, and they printed, and they printed everything.
I guess just to end off the video, we'll show y'all some of the samples that we got. Some of these are pretty cool. I like how they open.
Yeah, this one's from Shine Wedding Invitation. So this is like basic. Whoops. This is the envelope it came in, and then they basically showed you. I don't know what this was. Oh, I think that was just what it came in. Whoops. So kind of the same thing that we have, like the actual invitation. They have a reception card. This is pretty old school. Like if we actually sent our invitations with stamps for people to mail it back. This is like a mail back card.
This is like a little piece of...
Here's the little return envelope that actually goes in. And then this is another like accommodation card. So super cute. And this one actually had the outer envelope and the inner envelope for everything. So definitely has some really cool things.
And the thing I've been trying to show you is the thing that like seals the envelope. So that's kind of cool. It would look like this. It would look like this. And something else that I guess you don't even think about is they have linings inside of envelopes, and with that you got to pay for that too. So
you got to pay for everything. Literally every single.
But there's some pretty cool companies out there that do some really
this is where it came from. Oops, it kind of got stuck.
I like this kind of envelope personally. It's like it opens all the way and then you just take everything out. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that
I like ours,
cool.
But this is pretty cool to me.
Ooh, this stuff is sticky.
It's called.
This is how this invitation was. It was like in this little sleeve thing with the wax, and then
pocket envelope. That's what it is.
Oh, look, and this one they gave you like all the different samples of like the paper, the ribbons, a sample, the different type of cards, how thick the cards are. So this is pretty nice.
Hold on, because you were just talking about the materials, so maybe you can tell them what
there's the weight. That's what it is. The paper has its own like weight. So I think our paper is this one, the 130-pound paper.
It feels like 240 pounds.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know.
Yeah, because this is kind of thin. It definitely feels like the thicker one.
Oh, is it the thicker one? I don't know. I'm just excited that it's here. So this was one from this place. And I think, this was the one that I said was like a contender. I actually got this super late after we ended up like going with the other vendor. Oops. But these were pretty cool too. I think these, like the details on these invitations were like really, really spot on. Like this was a whole invitation set.
This is the package that I liked.
Yeah, like this one.
That's not from the same dude, is it?
No, this was a completely different vendor. This was actually from Beacon Lane. Yeah, so their invitations are actually really nice.
Yeah, I like this one. It's got the sparkles in it. It's shiny. I kind of like This one is sparkly. It has a lot of sparkles in there. I like things that pop. And this one has like a little garter on it, which that's pretty cool too. It's gold. And it also has the metallic finish. And it holds everything inside of it. So I like this one. I like this company's stuff because it just like shines basically. But everybody, that's not for everybody. Everybody doesn't like shiny stuff. Some people like it, you know, simple. Like all of these invitations to me look more shiny and glimmery. Like this gold one.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And they even gave like the other metallic samples, even like the white pearl, you know, samples. Like this company gave a lot of samples. Like this was a little overwhelming when I opened it. Even like the little ribbon samples, they gave us a little bit of everything.
I like them.
Yeah, I like this one too. Yeah.
And I like this kind of gold too.
And they gave us a coupon for your sample purchase. That was cool.
You got to pay for these samples too?
Yeah, I had to pay for all these samples. I mean, it wasn't like a ridiculous amount, but it was still, I mean, you got to pay for it. So
what's the average cost of like samples?
So basically the samples range from like $7 to $10. So I would probably say average $8-ish dollars, which basically you're paying for the shipping. It's like when you go to like pick the sample, it basically tells you free samples, but not really. You pay for the shipping.
Which makes sense because then, you know, they would be paying for shipping the whole time. I've been shipping groomsmen boxes and it ain't cheap, so I don't blame them.
Yeah.
They'd be sending out free stuff the whole time and then might not make no money.
Right, pretty heavy. And then these were all the samples from the printing vendor that we actually went with. So a lot of cool ideas that we got as far as like the fonts and how we wanted the cards to be. So this was a cool
I guess
process.
the other part of the process to know is they do send proofs. I guess as you go through the process, I think this guy does 3 or is it 2?
He did way more than that. At first I thought it was just 3, but he basically said like edit everything, keep proofreading everything because he wanted to get it right, which I absolutely appreciate. I think at least I changed stuff as I was going back and forth with Nicholas, like, hey, what do you think of this? How does this look? Checking the spelling, making sure all of that was right. We had to have, it was probably like 10. It had to be. Like if I go back in my email, it's probably like 10.
Yeah, probably for her. I think I might have looked at it like twice and was like, okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely a vendor I would recommend. The only thing, it just has a little smell, a little scent to it.
At first, it was not a little smell. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It was
honest review. Good job, but part of the service I think would be not sending, you know, a pound of tobacco in the box. So there's that.
All right, y'all. We are going to get started with piecing our invitations together. This is going to be a pretty tedious process. We'll probably do this in waves as we can.
All night.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm super excited. I can't wait for y'all to see these invitations. They are absolutely gorgeous. Y'all, we are at our 4-month mark. This wedding is coming faster than the blink of an eye.
I don't know if you can't tell, we tired.
Yeah, definitely. I love, and I recommend anybody to get married, but do your research, take your time, set your budgets, look at what you want. Don't let other people influence you for what you want or make you change or try to persuade you to do something different that you didn't want. So yeah, that's my 2 cents, y'all. I'm just excited. I'm ready to like crack this open some more and start the process.
Yeah. You should be happy. Do what you choose to do. Well, we love y'all. Thank you again. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Hopefully you found this video beneficial or entertaining. For everybody that's been supporting us, thank you again. Please continue to support us as we go along on our journey. Thank you so much. Share this video, like this video. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.
All right, y'all.
Peace.